can hear that in the video. Alright. Hi, how are you? Good. That's good. So what brought you in today?
I've been not doing well in school.
Okay, so where do you go to school?
I go to Southington Middle School.
Middle school? Okay, awesome. So, can you just elaborate a little bit more on like what you mean by you haven't been doing well?
Like my grades have been slipping. Like in math, I have like a C plus, and it's going down to a D. Me and the guys haven't been getting along. We're kind of like fighting and stuff.
Yeah, middle school's a tough age, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have like any supports at school in terms of like teachers that you can reach out to, or?
Yeah, I talked to some teachers. I've gone to the principal's office, but like home life isn't good either. So,
yeah. Would you feel comfortable telling me a little bit about your home life?
Well, at home, I would kind of get in. My mom doesn't really pay attention to me. It's more of like my dad paying attention. They're always working, so my family's always babysitting and watching me. And they always pay attention to my younger brother. So like, we don't really do any family time.
No, I can imagine how tough that is. In terms of just getting back to school, like I know you said that your grades aren't doing well, but is there any particular reason? Like, do you feel like you're not getting enough teaching time, or do you feel like you're not getting enough time at home to do homework, or are you getting too much homework?
No, I have enough time to do like homework at home. I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so at school, do you do anything else other than just like go there and go to school? Like, do you do sports, after school activities?
Yeah, I played baseball in the spring and stuff, during the summer into fall. I've been playing basketball too.
How long have you been playing baseball?
For like a while now.
So you really like it?
Yeah.
It's something, is it like a nice like stress reliever and you just get to go out and play?
Yeah, I get to see my friends and stuff. We joke around a lot too.
Yeah, so it's a good time with your friends. And I know you mentioned that you're having a bit of trouble with your friends. Do you want to explain just a little bit about that?
Yeah, I had to go to the principal's office and stuff, so I had to go to the principal's office and like they told me that like I was a bully and crap, and like I don't feel that I'm a bully, but I guess I am. So
okay, well, did they tell you why you're a bully, quote unquote?
Well, cause like my friend Kieran or whatever was on the bus and we were just joking around with him, so like we were like drawing like inappropriate things on his neck, and I don't know, I like hit him in the back of the head too.
Has your friends ever said that they don't like that sort of stuff, or?
No, he kind of just let us do it. He thought it was funny, but
yeah, they just kind of laugh it off.
Yeah.
In terms, okay. Well, do you think that they are like good supports for you in terms of like that combination of like you getting in trouble and you not doing so well in school? Like,
well, I really like my friends, so yeah, I mean, they're really cool. So I feel like it's joking around, but some people I guess don't take it that way.
Yeah, it can definitely be hard with perspective. So just I want to get a kind of feel like what you would want to work on during our time together. Do you have any specific like goals? I know that you're having trouble with school, and you're getting in trouble from the principal. Is there something that you want to work on?
I guess like working on like my grades and stuff, trying to figure out how to like bump them up, or trying to figure out how to like maybe try to be nicer to my friends, and hopefully try to figure out like something to do with like my home life.
Yeah. Well, those are all definitely like tough things to deal with alone. So like I'm here to help you, and we can kind of work on it together. For your grades, like, do you want to work on better studying skills? Do you feel like you need some more support in terms of like after school help?
Well, I think like since I like suck at math, maybe I should like get a math tutor or something. Or have someone help me.
Yeah, so we can definitely try to figure out that. We can work on, finding resources for you in school. And in terms of home life, do you you don't feel unsafe at home at all, do you? Or,
No, I feel safe at home. It's just
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not getting enough attention.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
So what would you like to do to kind of make that a little bit better?
Maybe like we should play like games or something. I love to play
Games?
Monopoly.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, definitely I think that we can try to work out some ways for you to bring up to your family, like, oh, want to have a game night, or, you know, maybe we can do something along those terms. And as for your getting better with your friends, what do you think is the main reason why, like, you feel like you're not being nice to them, or so other people feel like you're not being nice to them?
I don't know.
What do you usually do with your friends? Like, I know you said you drew on his back, or
And we usually like walk in the hallways together and stuff.
mm-hmm.
Like, and then like kind of like shove each other, kind of like a guy thing.
Yeah.
And we I know them really well, so we like play baseball together.
Yeah,
We like win
your
games and
teammates,
stuff.
yeah.
We play basketball together. We do everything. We carpool. We do all this stuff. We go
Yeah.
to each other's houses, play video games.
Oh, okay. So like, it feels like it's more of something that other people are seeing, and you're
Yeah.
not necessarily thinking you're doing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
Do they treat you the same way you treat them? Like, do
No.
you feel? Oh, okay. All right. So maybe just in the next couple days, like, start being mindful. I think, is this something that I should or shouldn't be doing? And maybe ask your friends. Be like, am I too hard? Like, am I taking the wrong cues? Because you never know. Like, some people won't say anything. But can you tell me just a little bit more about like school and stuff like that? You say you're doing poorly in math, but are you doing well in English or science, or
Well, I really like science and like social studies,
Mhm.
but like English is like a little difficult for me, like
Mhm.
writing an essay, or math is like basically like my most difficult class.
Mhm.
'Cause I just
And
don't like.
are your teachers supportive? Like your math teacher, do they realize that you're having
Yeah,
trouble?
like you know how like some teachers they don't grade stuff and they don't put it in the grade book and there's like 2 grades in there. That's me.
Mm.
That's what happens to me. But like
Okay.
otherwise, my teachers are supportive. They just call my mom a lot. And
Yeah.
they're like, hey, like your kid's not doing good, stuff like that.
Yeah, so definitely a math tutor you think would be helpful,
Mhm.
and that's definitely something we can work on getting for you. And you say science, you love science. Have you ever thought about, like, is science something that you feel like you're going to do really well in all throughout your education?
I think so, but I really more enjoy like social studies because I read like books on like
Yeah, you
like
like books.
I read books on like World War II and stuff.
Oh,
like
so you're a history buff.
that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Well, let's see. Is there anything else that you feel like you need to work on, or like something that we can talk about? You know, I want you to be able to say what you need to say and stuff like that. No, you kind of said your piece and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to give you the chance. Well, why don't we talk about your home life? Because I feel like that's a pretty big piece of, you know, everything that's kind of happening as a domino effect. Do you see, like, how you treat your friends? Is it something that you see at home?
Well, me and my brother joke around.
You kind of like,
but like I feel
rough-ups,
like it's just a brother thing.
Yeah, and so it's you, your brother, and your mom and dad?
Yeah.
Okay, that's, okay, awesome. Are you the youngest or the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Hey, Jeff. We're doing an interview for one of our classes.
Oh, okay. How come the class is in there and the...
Because it's like
this is
a
the
group.
interview.
Yeah, it's the interview.
Oh, everybody's...
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sorry, but you were
No, I'm
saying
the older brother.
you're the older brother. Okay. So how do you feel about being the older brother? Do you
Like I wanted a brother, but like
Mhm.
I don't know.
do you have
It's
to
just
take care of
annoying.
your brother? Like, is it that sort of thing? Or?
No, he's 7 and I'm 13.
Yeah. So you're kind of just. hanging
My
out.
mom doesn't trust me to take care of him because like we're always like wrestling
Yeah.
around.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Do you feel like you want more responsibility at home? Like, is that something you would enjoy? Maybe.
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to like stay home by myself sometimes.
Mhm.
But like mostly I like want to spend time with like my mom and like my
Yeah.
dad without him.
Yeah. Oh, without your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. That's definitely. I get it. You know. I'm a younger child, and I never got the attention that I wanted, so I get it. But maybe with home, like, maybe we can try to figure out ways for you to really feel like you're getting the attention, and like, have you ever asked your parents, like, hey, can we do something like just us, or?
Yeah, I've like asked them to like, hey, can we like go do out for like ice cream and like send my brother with like my grandmother.
Yeah. And did they just say no?
They were just like, no, like we don't want to do that. Like we should all spend time as a family.
Yeah.
And I'm like in my head, I'm like, seriously.
Yeah. So you just want that one-on-one time.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're closer with your mom or dad?
I feel like I'm closer with my dad because he like hangs out with me. He takes me to baseball. He takes me to all my sports.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. And what do your parents do for work? Do you know?
My dad's a corrections officer, so we have 3 dogs in the house as well.
Awesome.
And then my mom is a nurse.
So does she work like overnight, long hours?
Yeah, like I
stuff?
see her during the week, but like on the weekends, I'm like, this is the time I want to spend time with her, and I can't because I either have a sport thing or she's always working.
Yeah, and you said your brother's 7, so do you notice any issues with him too in school, or?
No, he does. He's in kindergarten.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, if he's like there and then he comes home.
Yeah.
Now,
So do you notice, like, what do you notice when you're home? Like, do you notice them draw more towards your brother, or and kind of leave you behind? Like, what do you feel when you're at home?
I mean, like, if we're like wrestling or something and like he takes it too far and punches me in the face, I get blamed for it. They don't think he's like the innocent child.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
That can definitely be tough. Well, it seems like you have school baseball is a really good resource for you. Are you close with your coach at all?
Not really. Like, my coach changes all the time, so it's kind of hard.
And you said that you play from spring all the way into fall. Is that something that you do, like, with a travel team, and then you also play on the school team?
Yeah, I don't play on the school team because I didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like a self-confidence, like, boost. so instead of a self-confidence boost. So I do play fall ball, and it's like traveling.
Yeah, I know.
So like we're like traveling.
So do you like that?
Yeah.
You enjoy that?
Yeah.
Too fat.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that you have, that kind of outlet to kind of turn to if you're feeling frustrated or,
take my anger out on the ball.
Yeah, that's perfect. And with basketball, like, how long have you started playing basketball?
I just started a couple of years ago. So it's still like a new thing. My dad helps me out like with it. Sometimes he's like the coach and stuff. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of cool.
That's cool. So that's some more time that you get to spend with him.
Yeah, my family comes and everything, and everyone watches me.
That's great. That's so good. Well, I feel like we kind of figured out like what really is best to work on. Maybe, how I said earlier, trying to find ways for you to incorporate family time or alone time with your mom, something like that. And definitely we can work on it as we go, because I want you to feel comfortable with everything that we talk about and everything that we do. We'll also try to find a math tutor. I think that'll be really helpful for you. And then also learning how to be friends, nicer to your friends in terms of like being able to, do you want to be able to basically like read the situation better? Or like do you just feel, because I'm just trying to get a better grasp of what you want with that sort of topic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're just kind of going off of what other people tell you.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard. Yeah. Well, definitely maybe within the next couple days, like, notice what goes on around like you and your friends, and like don't necessarily act different because like you never know, but just do what you feel is best. And just pay attention to what happens, and then maybe we can talk about it the next time, and we can kind of analyze and see like where we're going with that. So yeah, I feel like those are really 3 good goals maybe for our time together. Do you have any questions for me or anything that you would like to ask?
No.
No? Alright, well thank you for meeting with me.
Oh shit.
Timed that out really well.